Oh my god, what the hell's on my face? Sorry, you guys, I'm gross. Alright, so it's disgusting. What am I even doing? Sorry, guys. Um, what the heck is going on here? Oh, I'm failing at life. Hey, y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm pretty dumb. My name is Wallace. I'm like a flippin' vampire. By flippin', I mean like what I imagine otters, the animal, the otter, the elusive, adorable creature that I know nothing about besides that they don't have flippers, but they should. If I could change one thing, it'd be that otters have flippers. Because when I think of flippers, I think of otters. I just want one thing to be true in my life. I just want my life to be substantiated by the fact that that adorable creature who lives in water could have flippers. I don't think that's not asking too much. It's like, you know how you could have like 3 wishes? Like, I think that's one of those wishes that I would ask a room full of people. I'd ask an auditorium full of hundreds of people if it's okay. If one of my 1 wishes was to give this adorable animal who lives in water flippers. and, every, and everybody in the auditorium would be like, why is this crazy guy on stage talking about where did he even come from? Why is this guy? It'd be like a convention, for like dentists or something like that. Why do dentists have conventions anyways? But anyways, they're a bunch of like, of course I would imagine like real dentists ain't got time for that kind of crap. So imagine it's all like dental assistants and stuff like that, or like wanna be like trying to, like, who knows, like people who are excited about teeth and dental implants. So imagine like there'd be like a lot of old people there too, and I've got a few funny things to talk about. So, um, probably the dumbest thing first. So like I'm walking into my apartment, right, and I see a chair, and to me it's pretty well known. Like my brain has established um, a normalcy, a like it's like, oh look, it's that chair again, and my neighbor has a chair. Like, oh look, oh you walk into your home like a like a like a like well I do like I'm a Neanderthal, and I'm like, oh look, how's that chair doing today? Oh, I look over the chair and I'm like, wait a second, something's wrong. I see some boots, like just like worn out boots on the chair, and I'm like, huh, never seen those before. Someone must have left the boots, or could it mean something? What does it mean? I'm standing there, scratching my beard like this. Huh. Well, that's different. And then I thought to myself, well, I should get my own chair out here. Like somehow, I was offended. Like, wow, somebody has changed something in this place near this is my home. What's going on? Or it's outside my home. This is different. So I feel like I should do something. I should get my own chair. Why don't I have my own chair? Do I have a spare chair? And then I thought to myself that why do I like saying spare chair? Do I got a spare chair? I don't know why it's so funny to me saying spare chair. And like I don't want to do it right now because I'm so stupid. Like I don't want to get too dumb, but I'm like I want to use like other southern accents saying spare chair, and I want that to be one of my catchphrases, and just to annoy people. Like I know people that they'd be like, "Okay, I heard you said spare chair. Okay, whatever. I don't know. You're obviously crazy. You're just saying random crap, but you keep saying it like it's a catchphrase. Spare chair, spare chair. What does it mean?" It's like I feel like like a playing football, like a quarterback, just saying random crap, but like it means something. Spare chair, spare chair. And like people like start getting confused, but they're like, well, I guess it means this. I'm too afraid to ask him about it because he's crazy. But so also today, there was a woman who I was talking to, business related. I was like trying to run an errand or whatever, trying to get something done. And I'm doing, you know, complete the conversation, and I'm walking away, and I'm doing something else. Just I'm in something else I had to do while I was there. And the lady, there's about 15 seconds of silence, 15 specifically, and I'm doing the next thing. I'm my back is turned. Just I'm completely engrossed in the activity that I was doing. I'm just like, okay, all right, next thing. I'm already halfway through the next thing already, and then I hear her say, "I had chili dogs today." I pause. I turn around. And I just kind of, with not without reacting like in any specific way, because it could mean anything, right? And she's like, "Yeah, I had chili dogs. I hope you didn't smell it." I'm still like not saying anything, just like, completely, completely neutral. And then, she's like, "Yeah, I gotta take some Tums for my heartburn." And she goes into her desk and she pulls out some Tums, and she eats a Tum like it's candy. And my brain, the only thing my brain cares about at that point, given all of that comedy material and no idea what's going on. Why is this lady talking about chili dogs? Is she being sexual? Is this just weird? Is like I'm confused. Is she trying to be my friend, be more friendly towards me? Like there's so many things. I don't know. I'm busy, right? I'm 15 seconds into another activity. She's talking about how it smells like chili dogs in there. The only thing my brain cares about in that moment. This is the most honest, maybe one of the most honest things I've ever said. When she pulled out the Tums, it looked like a jar of candy. And she's popping a Tums into her mouth. And the only thing I could think about was like, I am so jealous right now that you have candy, and I'm so mad at you because you're not offering me any candy. I, 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 that's where my brain's priority was that, hey, you have candy, and you're not sharing, what the heck is going on? What the heck is this? This is this is wrong. This is wrong in so many ways. You're eating candy in front of me, and you just I could tell that your brain is somewhere else, and you're talking about chili dogs and stuff. But let's talk about what really matters here, all right? Let's talk about what's important. And what's important right now that you're failing to realize is that I want some candy. And of course, I didn't really say anything. I was like, uh huh, and I left. Um, uh, I got excited today. I was at the library today. I have I'm almost done with this book. I've been taking forever to read. You ever spend your time on a book? It's a book about dragons. I keep referencing this book about dragons. It's amazing. It's it pleases me in so many ways. When I'm serious and I want to read a book about like battles, magical battles, and like people making real life or death decisions, it's perfect. It's like that perfect little itch, right? And when I'm stupid, when I'm a big dum dum, a silly dum dum that's talking about candy and spare chairs, it's perfect as well because there's like I've read multiple times in the last couple days when reading this book paragraphs where the paragraph all that it had in the paragraph as far as relevant information to the story was there were so many dragons and the dragons the tra- guess what the dragons did. Just, just just guess what the dragons did. This is what the book. This is how I read this paragraph. I'm translating this paragraph into what my brain is reading. The dragons. You don't. You love the dragons. And guess what? They just they just got up and left. And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I'm just like there, just giggling, saying in my, laughing in the library. You know, let me give the situation to you. Like this is more. This is actually more of an interesting thing than it is dumb. So imagine that I'm sitting in a in a corner. As much as secluded as this corner is, it is both the most secluded place to read, and because I'm me, a fraglin, friggin', flippin' vampire rockstar celebrity dude. Okay, it is both the most secluded place, perfect for reading a book, comfortable. You know, is both the most secluded place and the most busy place. It's like there's so many people. There's always so many people. Like you'd expect a secluded place to have like that's the point, right? But for a secluded place, there is way too many flippin' people. And I'm not I am complaining. This is now a complaint. People should not be doodle doodling around when I'm trying to read. Here's why. What I said before, I'm reading a paragraph about how the dragons are taking off and they're leaving. I'm all excited. I'm enjoying myself, trying to enjoy myself. And I hear tee hee 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 tee hee tee. I'm like, damn it, you guys. In my head, in my mind, of course, I'm not really talking to anybody. I never really talk to anybody. I do sometimes, you know, very rarely. Trying to enjoy the dragons taking off, and it was like I could hear the voices of like 5 women giggling. It's not an everyday thing, but it's a thing. And I'm complaining because I can't enjoy my dragons. But for reals though, I do enjoy the laid back atmosphere of the library. But there's like always people talking, always people talking, and like I wish that there was just like 1 or 2 days out of the week where it's just silent. You know, I'm not saying it always should be quiet in the library, but if I could go, if I could read my book for one day, it's just everybody's just doing their thing, being quiet. I would be so happy. Just one day where it's just peaceful. Let the dragons fly. Let the dragons fly from the page on my book. And let me enjoy my special moment of being dumb and quiet. That's all I'm saying. That would be my second wish. First wish, the otters. Second wish, one day out of the week where it's just completely quiet and peaceful. So I can read my dragon book. I just wanted to say that. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't really care about other things, honestly, that happened today. It's like certain things, it's like, wow, spectacular. Like certain things that happen throughout my day, but like it's the same thing I've seen a million times. And so like, it's like for me, it's like, oh, something vampire related, or like, oh, people are dancing around and being flirtatious, and everyone's having a good time and being, all like, I don't want to say sexual, but everyone's being sexual, and oh wow, 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 how spectacular! What a spectacular! It's like no, it's like ah, it's like it's so common. You ever see something so flippin' common that it's annoying? Like the only specific thing that's annoying about a situation or a spectacular thing, oh my gosh, is that the commonality of it, the redundancy of just saying the same thing over and over and over again. And it's just like, okay, can I have a little spice in my life? Not talking about chili dogs like that lady was. I'm talking about just a little variety. Like I feel like I want to like do an activity like I ate some food. Went to the restaurant. Ate some chicken tenders. Like I want to sit down, eat some chicken tenders, and like instead of people, just what you would expect when you're we're sitting there and just whatever. I want to see a clown. Like I want to show up and there's a cotton candy machine. And I want to see that there's nobody's noticing the cotton candy machine except people are just like, oh, there's a sign on it that says free cotton candy. And what I want, this is my third wish. I want that to for that day or for several days because it's cotton candy and it sounds nice. I want that to just be normal. That like nobody really just like oh yeah, got a cotton candy machine. Yeah, just there for a while. And I just want to see the cotton candy machine and get some cotton candy and be like, yes, this is what I needed. I need a little spice I need a little variety. I need a little spice in my life. I need that. I need that. Not maybe not a clown. A clown is too much, obviously, or a magician. You know, whatever. You know, wherever. Right. Yeah. I know I'm being a spoiled brat, but that is what my third wish would be. It's just random little events to spice up life. Cotton candy machine, clown, magician. Oh, look at that guy. There's a magician outside. Small time magician over there, and he's got cards, and he's got the where he puts the ball under the cups, and he's got a little stand that he's standing behind. He says, "Come on, come on," and the sign says, it probably has like some fancy name, or it just says magician. I'd be like, yeah, perfect. Some spice. First wish, otters had flippers. Second wish, one day out of the week where the library is actually quiet so I can enjoy my dragon book. Third wish is a little spice of random events like magicians, clowns, and cotton candy machines. And I would be saying all of these things, all my wishes, in front of that auditorium of dentists who are still wondering why I'm still on stage. Oh, like I've been such a vampire today. I was in higher transformation. I was practicing, communicating with the vampire inside of me. Like, look, I'm all glowy, glowy, vampire. Whoa, wow, how spectacular! Same thing every time. It don't really matter. Just kind of training myself. Communicating with that intelligent magical force. Oh my goodness! Wow, how amazing! What a surprise! What a wow! I was just doing it more so, practicing. Like it's like you ever see those 2-person bicycles? It's like me and the vampire in a 2-person van. So I'm like talking, I'm like communicating. And it's like this thing inside of me. It's great. You know, wow, 2-person bicycle. Wow. People are like, why is that guy glowing and doing all that? I'm like, it don't matter, you guys. 2-person bicycle. You know. Anyways, so I have been holding in all of this silly energy because like this is the only opportunity to get the silly energy. To I mean, let's be honest here. Like to me, what really matters in life? Like what is the top 3 things that I value? Like in the top 5 or top 3 or whatever, I'd say being silly. Like I think like, I could talk about all the ways of which being silly is helpful and it helps you develop and helps you to be able to handle situations. And I could say all this stuff, but it don't matter. Just like being silly, you know. I like it when people talk about chili dogs randomly. That lady impressed me, not because of any hidden meaning or maybe there's no meaning. It's just there's a person over there who just says, "Hey, guess what? I ate chili dogs this morning. You smell that?" I'm like, "I love you." She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you for that. I needed some spice. I need something silly. I need some spice, and I'm happy." So, anyways, I'm gonna end the video series. Not end the video series. On that note, I'm gonna do it. I'm just end the video series. No, I'm gonna end the video and Just thinking about things. Anyways, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all, and don't forget to appreciate your dragons. Fly, and they were flying away. I know you're waiting for this, them dragons. And then they got up and left. All right, y'all. Bye.